So Donald Trump's nominee to lead the IRS is this man. His name is Billy Long. He is not an accountant. He's not a tax lawyer. He has no background in tax, like bookkeeping or math or anything that would be a typical credential for somebody who was appointed to lead the IRS. His only relevant credential appears to be that he used to be a member of Congress. He then tried to run for Senate in 2022, and he lost his Senate race. Billy Long is one of the last big Trump nominees who has not yet been confirmed. And that's bad timing because, whoo boy, the work is really piling up over at the IRS. But look at this. Just this week, 2 Democratic senators on the Finance Committee wrote to the IRS asking the agency to open a criminal investigation into a handful of companies that they say have been selling tax credits that don't actually exist. And that obviously is problematic on its face, but it's even more concerning that Billy Long, Trump's choice to run the IRS, has, quote, direct financial ties to some of the companies implicated in this alleged scheme. The senators write that one of the companies, a company called Lifetime Advisors, hired Billy Long to do substantial work for it. The senators say the other company, called White River Energy, paid Billy Long thousands of dollars for some kind of referral fee. Now, the senators say that it's unclear what role, if any, Billy Long played in promoting these bogus tax credits that allegedly don't exist. But either way, these senators want the IRS to launch a criminal investigation into these firms that ran what they called a fraudulent scheme, including these firms that reportedly have direct financial ties to Trump's pick to run the IRS. And you kind of wish that was the end of the story, but of course it isn't. I mentioned that Billy Long tried to run for Senate and lost a couple years ago. During that race, Billy Long loaned his campaign a bunch of his own personal money. And when he lost, the campaign was in debt, which means the campaign owed money to Billy, to him personally. He's out of it, out of pocket himself. As of last year, 2 years out from that failed Senate campaign, Billy Long was still in the hole by a lot. $130,000 he had given to his campaign. His campaign had never been able to pay it back. And that's where this really gets interesting because, let's see, November, Trump gets elected president. December, he announces Billy Long as his choice to run the IRS. And then look what happens next. Quote, after Trump named Billy Long to head the IRS, Long's campaign committee suddenly raked in nearly $137,000 in less than 3 weeks in January. Money that Long then used to pay himself back, according to disclosure documents filed this week. This was reported by the news organization The Lever this week. But I mean, great news for Billy, right? He got all his money back. Trump gets elected in November. He names Billy in December. January, ka-ching! Right after Trump names him to run the IRS, all of a sudden that long-standing debt, money owed to Billy, gets paid off. Where did that money come from? Quote, at least 1/3 of the money came from donors working at firms in the tax consultancy industry or involved in major tax-related legal battles, including financial advisors for White River Energy and Lifetime Advisors. Those are the ones that paid Billy Long thousands of dollars, who 2 U.S. senators say should be investigated by the IRS for fraud. All his debts cleared. Amazing. Right after he gets picked to run the IRS. We asked for comment from Billy Long and from the companies involved. We have not heard back. We'll let you know if we do.